for the very first time on console, only on Xbox. This is CrossfireX.
It's fast, it's massive, it's going to be free to play. This is CrossfireX. My name's Benny from Xbox On, and I'm about to take you on a world tour to see how 3 teams came together to create one of the most exciting first-person shooters on the horizon. So we've just landed in Seoul in South Korea, and I am...
Yeah. Do I get one please? One? Yeah.
Spice sauce.
What, spicy? There you go.
Smilegate Entertainment are the developers of an international phenomenon and one of the most popular PC games of all time.
Cheers.
For 10 years, they've consistently added new content, refined the gameplay, and supported their community of fans. Now, they're bringing the next evolution of Crossfire to Xbox, and it's time to find out what that really means.
We saw at E3 the announcement of CrossfireX. What is that?
CrossfireX is our first console version of our game.
This game looks incredible, and we've got Jin here for a little 1v1 action. I just got destroyed.
The CrossfireX will bring intense gameplay experience accessible to all kinds of FPS players through super unique and innovative game modes.
We needed that round!
Additionally, we have partnered with Remedy Entertainment to develop a rich and immersive single-player campaign.
I just got absolutely rinsed.
After 10 years of success, now is the right time for us to prove that what we can do.
No, teammate. Yes! Thank you so much for that, but I kind of get a feeling that you let me win.
Yeah.
So we've just arrived in Helsinki, where we're going to be visiting Remedy to find out all about the single-player campaign. But first, I've been told there's some iconic sites here, so I've just got to check them out.
Those are some steep steps.
That library over there is the #1 new library in the entire world. What is it that makes the #1 library?
You got group rooms, you got studios, you got game rooms. Wait, game rooms? I'm sorry, there are people playing video games in a library. Could you imagine this? When I was a kid, no chance.
So it's early morning in Helsinki right now. It is freezing cold, but we're gonna be heading over to Remedy. They're experts at combining unique worlds, dark stories, and great combat systems. I want to find out how that translates to building a single-player campaign in CrossfireX.
We're implementing everything that we know from the narrative side of in those games into a first-person military shooter. We're taking the decade of background work that Smilegate has been doing, historic events that they have built through the multiplayer modes. We are starting to bring those live as a single-player experience. What this system does is that we have just 9 cameras, but they're shooting 60 frames per second, and all of these cameras are directed towards an actor's face, and they need to basically stay extremely still when they are delivering their lines. Behind you is a Finnish baseball on an adjustable C-stand.
What makes it Finnish?
It's made of rubber.
Effectively, you just get to have a lot of fun, like messing around and kind of getting all the sounds that you need to make the game sound as good as you can.
So when you're shooting in a game, it's a very, very small detail, but depending on the surface, or depending on the prop that your shell casings are hitting, you get the different sound.
I could spend hours just kind of messing around with stuff like this.
There are almost 100 cameras in this space. This allows us to do in-game animation and also cutscenes.
That big pillar, is that there intentionally so like you can do like leaning like segments, or?
That's there to keep the building upright.
Oh.
We've just arrived in Seattle. We're gonna go check a few things out before heading over to Xbox. Respect the grind. Has to be done. Such a nice place. Definitely taking some crab back home to London.
That's just really awesome.
Getting these developers all working together doesn't just happen. It's an ambitious project that takes a shared vision and a lot of passion. I'm here in Seattle to talk with Xbox and find how this all went down. We've got Remedy, we've got Smilegate, we've of course got Xbox. How is that all working?
It's awesome. My job is just to make everyone's lives easier, right? Like, you've got Remedy, they're a fantastic single-player development house. They're doing the single-player campaign, which looks awesome between you and me. Like, I'm super excited to play it. We have the Smilegate development studio, and they've got plenty of work on their side where they have a whole slew of different experiences that they're looking to bring to console. And our Xbox team is here just so that way they can think less about what the journey to console looks like and more how they can make an awesome experience for customers.
What things in the gameplay should people be getting excited for?
If you want aim down sight experiences, we have that mode available to you. If you like battle royales like I do, we've got one of those. There literally is a type of first-person gameplay experience for most of the players out there. CrossfireX is like the biggest game that no one in the West has heard of. As a first-person shooter fan, like, I'm excited to see what that looks like.
My trip around the world's come to an end, but there's still one thing we haven't seen: gameplay. Here it is. It's just a little taste of what's to come.